Good morning. Good morning. This is CEO Trades, where money works for you. Today, we're looking to answer a very, very important questions. If I were to invest in penny stocks, where should I look? What should I buy? What should I do? These are the very important questions you need to ask yourselves. So let's look at four parts to this question, right? And it's very important to keep the order as realistic as possible. So here we go. Let's look into this. Number one, when I started penny stocks about 5 years ago, I was excited, probably as much as you are today, those of you who are especially starting out. And the reality is, they're very, very risky. Penny stocks are very, very risky. I want to look at two penny stocks in the stock market, which is where I started 5 years ago. And this is where one of them is at Agra Flora Organics, which is none other than the famous cannabis industry. I bought 6,000 shares. It's down to 0.0459 cents. I'm down $163. It's a loss of 56%. Could you imagine if I would have put in my life savings into this? Just as an example, $100,000, just to take an example, I'd be down $56,000. It's been several years. This has not come back. I took a screenshot of this yesterday, which was May 18th. This is the reality, but I want to show you one other one as well. This one I attempted to go into 2 months ago, HQGE, because I received some really, really good tips on this, and I saw a huge dive into this one, spike into this one, and then it dove. It took a dive. I'm down 75%. I'm down $2,000, 75%. I've almost lost my whole amount. However, I know this is going to pick up once the ending of the pandemic is announced by the president. This one will pick up because this is in the music industry and they're expecting to boom. There's a lot of demand for live entertainment. So I'm going to keep holding this because I know this will come up. This is a penny stock. I believe in it. Not that I know. I don't know. I expect it to go up. There's a big difference between that. Now we're going to look at another part because you have to be real. You're going to fail. You're going to have a loss. Now, is this the end? No. Most people, when they start, they have losses. Those who are successful at trading have losses. But what's next? So let's share my new screen here. And this is where we start now. Now, part of the research is looking up specific penny stocks. Now here I'm looking at a specific app. You can see here, these are the top 16 cryptos right now in this application. And we can see here XLM is trading at 33 cents. We can also see here Doge is at 27 cents on this software. 26 cents. Wow. They have gone way down. I think they've lost 50%, which is a good dip by Doge for the long term. It doesn't fulfill any purpose except it's the coin of the people. However, because Elon Musk is behind it, maybe people are selling just because of that, but this one will come back. I've purchased into it just this morning into Doge. TRX, I believe that's Tron case. That's also being heavily mentioned. 0.07 cents a share right now. And then we have VET, which I don't know what it's about. 0.08. What do you do? What do you do? Step two involves research. Research. Yes, a lot of you don't like to do the research and they rely on people like me to do the research. And that is tricky because what happens if we are wrong? What happens if we are not making the proper decisions that are best for you? And you have to be aware of that because that can happen. It can definitely happen that we make the incorrect decisions. And then who's to blame? It's not me. Nope, it's not me. So I just wanted to show you, I have in this particular software here, you can see here, it's Bitmart. I have 3,070 shares of Dogecoin, which I bought, I believe it was 40 cents. So I'm down right now. I'm down. I also have Ball swap, BSP. I bought 80,000 coins of, and I bought it at I don't know, $800, and it's probably down a few right now. BMX, Bitmart token. It's not exactly a coin that most people will invest in. But why have I invested in this one? And this one I can tell you, well, this is the Bitmart coin. It's solving a problem. Make sure that when you look into these coins or penny stocks, as they're known, uh, that they solve problems. In the stock market, I'd rather stay away from uh, penny stocks. In cryptocurrency, I like to look at the ones that are solving issues. BMX, Bitmark token, is solving a problem. It is part of an app. You can invest in it. What more can I say? SafeMoon. SafeMoon is another one that I've invested in because it also provides educational solutions, and it has a source of income just like Bitmart does. And that's why I have 39 million coins in this, although it's not worth a lot because it's about 342, but I'm down as well. I bought at least $400 worth. It's down that much, what, 20% or so down, or 10% down. Satozi, SATOZ. I've also invested in this one. So whenever you're looking to invest in these penny coins, or penny stocks, as some people refer to them, just be aware these are my picks, but they're not perfect picks. I'm going to tell you why I've picked these and why I believe that and they will be good for me in the long term. Propel, we have Bat resolves a problem. It's part of the Brave uh, Explorer system. It's it competes with Google Chrome, Explorer, Safari, and so on. It's the Brave version of that. Whoops, it kicked me out of the software. And this is my security system that is in place, and I won't be able to get into that. So let's share my next screen so that that way you can be aware of what I'm doing here. Now, how did I come across these coins? I researched. And what did I do? I had a talk with my private group in Telegram, and we spoke about this on how I would invest in a lot of these coins, because what happens if you have $1,000 and you don't know what to do? Right? What happens if you have $1,000 and you don't know what to do? You can pick 10 penny stocks and put $100 into each one. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly $100. Why? Because there are fees, and they charge you fees, but they are much less fees than the actual stock market. That's right, much less fees. Two is think. Can this coin solve a solution, a problem? Can it provide a solution, solve a problem? Because not everyone solves a problem, but some provide solutions by educating, by providing some type of industry that is not out there. Like, for example, I know that soon we're going to be seeing a lot of coins in the virtual land space, and it's probably happening out there already, but I don't know about it. Invest in what you believe is right. But if you're not thinking, if you're just following a lead and you're not researching, then you're not doing your due diligence. Your double D, due diligence. Very important to do that. Look at this coin, Stop Elon. Big talk and mention of that coin. Where do you trade it? How do you find it? I know where to trade it. I know where to find it. Do you know where to trade it, where to find it? Is it the right coin for you? I don't know. Is it the right application for you? That's a bigger question. Why? Because it's not a starter application. It involves certain steps that most people are not used to, and it's going to get you uncomfortable. And you're going to have to research and try and attempt to do the best you can to get into these apps. So that's it with my 4-step process into investing in general, but in specifically into penny stocks. You're going to run into failure, number one. Number two, you should research once you find certain penny stocks. Number three, think, is this going to give me a return? And number four, invest. How do the rich invest compared to the poor? The rich will pick one coin or one stock. You've heard it in the stock market. They pick one and they put all their money into it. What do the poor do? We diversify in general. We diversify. Man, if we just stop to research, if we stop to think, if we stopped to ask ourselves the questions that the rich do, wouldn't you think our lives would be different? And that's why I am investing in one specific coin, Ethereum. I know it's going to make it. I know that the market is down. I know that there's going to be a turnaround, and we're going to be successful. This is CEO Trades, where money works for you. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget, if you build your knowledge account, your market money account will grow multiplied. Have a great one.